Today we are making 15 bean soup. Let's go.
So this is a bag of dried beans. It has 15 different kinds of beans in it. And on the back of this bag is a recipe for a 15 bean soup. But I have to get these soaking overnight. So before I go to bed tonight, we are going to get that going. Eight cups of water. I'm just adding a whole pitcher full. See you in the morning. Eight cups water. I have some bacon that I want to use up. I read the recipe wrong. I am also supposed to chop up the onion and put that in with the beans and the meat. The recipe calls for 1 cup of onions chopped. I think this is going to be a lot more than 1 cup. I'm going to use the whole thing though. I like the flavor. So generally when you guys see me cooking, I'm using ingredients that I already have on hand, and I try to think about what do I have and what can I make with it. I'm curious, let's see. I mean, I know it's at least a cup. So there's one. So I guess that onion got us just about 2 cups. And I am going to use all of it. It's starting to boil. You can add anything you want to this. I was thinking about adding celery and onion, not onion, obviously we did onion. I was thinking about adding celery and carrots, but I just want to stick to the recipe that's on the bag and follow it, although I've kind of already not by doubling the onion quantity. However, I am going to stick to the ingredients. If you saw earlier last night when I went to pour the beans into the pot to start the soaking, this thing came flying out of it. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I think I just might use my own ever-loving Knorr's chicken bouillon. We need to get this covered. And I'll see you back here in 1.5 hours. I reread the directions again, probably for the 3rd time, and it says 1.5 hours to 2 hours and to stir occasionally. So I just want to look at it. We have about 10 minutes to go. It smells so good. I already stirred it once. Just wanted to stir it one more time. I wanted to make sure nothing was sticking to the bottom, and it isn't. So that's perfect. I was worried that 8 cups of water was not going to be enough, but their directions seem to be right on point. Don't know why I questioned that, but let's get the cover back on. And we'll come back for the next step in 10 minutes. While that is cooking, I want to get going on prepping the rest of my ingredients, which calls for a can of diced tomatoes, garlic, the juice of 1 lemon, a teaspoon of chili powder. I might use a little bit more. Also, I'll double the garlic amount. And then I'm going to cut up the smoked sausage that I talked about earlier. I find this combination of ingredients to be kind of strange, but I'm following the recipe, like I said, exactly as is stated on the back of this bag of beans that I got. So we are just going to see what happens. This is by far the best garlic chopper on God's green earth. I will link it down below. I use this almost every day. Just like that, it's already rinsed off and ready for next time. I just turn it upside down on my cloth and set it on my counter and let it dry. Here's our garlic, juice, 1 lemon. Another bag that can go in the dishwasher, yay. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is take out the bacon. I just want to get this heated back up again because it says after we add the next ingredients, the garlic, the lemon juice, the tomatoes, and the chili powder, after that it says to simmer for another 30 minutes. I am going to go ahead and add in the next 4 ingredients, which are the tomatoes, the juice of 1 lemon, and the chili powder. It's just 1 teaspoon. I normally would add more chili powder than what a recipe calls for, but with something like this, I am going to stick to the recipe because, yeah, I don't want to overpower it. Let's give that a stir. So interesting. It does smell really good. I cannot wait to try this and see what we think. We better like it. We have this giant pot of soup. So I think what I'm going to do now is add some pepper. I still don't have ground pepper. I keep forgetting to buy it or order some. Sorry about the squeakiness of this. I'm not going to add salt yet until the very end because bacon has a lot of salt, and if I do have to add some of the Knorrs and that quote ham seasoning, it's very salty, so I might not need to add any salt at all to this. We will come back and visit this in about 30 minutes and make some more decisions together. Oh, I'm supposed to cover it. Let's add in the smoked sausage. And I am going to heat this up just for a couple minutes, and then we'll give it our first taste test. It's good. Definitely needs the Knorrs. Now, I'm in a bit of a quandary though. Am I going to add the Knorrs or am I going to incorporate a little bit of that ham seasoning packet? Okay, this is what I hope is my final taste test and opinion in this soup. It's good. You know how usually I taste something and I'm like, oh my God, it's so good. I don't feel this way with this. It's good. I would definitely eat it. I'm curious to see what my family thinks of it. It'd be really good with some bread or biscuits. You could also put cheese on top of here. It's good. Not something, I don't know if I'll make it again. I'm not sure. It was fun to make though. I just want to make a quick follow-up video. Even though this was not my favorite thing that I made and not my favorite soup, I think the lemon threw me off in it if I had to pick one thing. But I just wanted to come back and revisit this because my husband said this was the best soup I ever made, and as you can see, he ate half the pot of it himself. So to each his own. Give it a try, see what you think. Comment down below. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I am trying to reach a goal of 1,000 subscribers. I would love if you could be one of them. Thanks for watching. Can't wait to see you next time. Bye, friends.